Fat to Fit, day 120, ladies and gentlemen. That's kind of a milestone day. 120, that's a nice round number, I guess. Pretty cool. You don't hit 120 every day. It's pretty cool. Cool things have been happening with me recently. I got a haircut, got my haircut the other day. That was pretty cool. I've been making some solid progress on my weight loss finally. I'm very happy with that. I'm slimming down. You can see like my muscles are getting more defined as I get leaner. People have been complimenting my haircut, saying I look sharp and all that. It's been boosting my ego. I ran into some guy earlier today at my workplace. I hadn't seen him in a while. It's not really someone I know that well. I don't even know the guy's name, but basically we see each other in passing sometimes. Like we barely spoken more than like 5 words to each other, but we were walking by each other today, and I was like, "Hey, how you doing?" Just random stuff like that. And then he stopped me and he was like, "Hey, man, I haven't seen you in like 3 weeks, but I just wanted to say you're looking better. Good job," or something like that. Keep up the good work, or something like that. And this is like an athletic dude, so he was basically saying that I'm like getting more athletic and whatnot. So that was a huge compliment. I did not expect that because, as you guys know, I've been feeling kind of insecure the past like month and a half that I haven't been making enough progress. But he noticed the difference in the last 3 weeks and said enough to say something, which is pretty crazy. Like I said, I barely ever spoken to this guy before. He's almost a total stranger, so that was a huge ego boost. That was really really nice. So that really boosted my spirits and is making me feel a little bit better. Maybe he saw me and I was a little bit bloated up that day, but still, even then, like I'm making progress again, man. You can see my muscles are getting more defined, I think, in the last like week and a half. So I'm very happy with that. Ever since our strategy session, we've been not cheating nearly as much, so it's been going a lot better. So I'm way less bloated than I had been. So things are going really good. I weighed in this morning at 182.6 pounds, so we're coming down off of the bloat. I've had a lot of crap the last like 2 or 3 days. I didn't really cheat, but I had like bad food basically, so I expected to be a little bit higher than this actually, but no, I'm only 182.6, so I'm happy with that. A few days of clean eating, I'm going to be well below 180, so I'm very happy with that. I'm looking forward to it. I had 8 hours and 45 minutes worth of sleep last night, which I definitely needed. Last week, which ended yesterday, I had 5.5 hours of sleep per night on average, which is way too low. So I definitely needed these almost 9 hours of sleep today. I need to get more. I got a lot of sleep that accrued, believe me. I had 5 grams of creatine today, very important. I had 3/4 of a gallon of water yesterday. I had probably a little over half the gallon today, maybe more like 3/4. I'm not sure if I'm going to finish the gallon again. We'll see. I did not do any exercise today because I've been giving my ankle a rest. As you guys know, my ankle has been pretty sore the last like over a month, and I've been resting it a lot for like a week, and I'm hoping that it heals itself so I can get back to it. It hasn't really been hurting for like a few days, so hopefully I'll be back to it again soon. I don't know. I really don't like this not running thing. It's making me kind of freaked out. If I don't exercise for long enough, sometimes I get a little like freaky, specifically cardio. I get like kind of like I get this weird feeling of dread sometimes, like especially at night or when I'm trying to fall asleep if I haven't done cardio in a little while, and it's kind of freaking me out a little bit. That's just normal for me, but I really do want to get back to cardio soon. So I hope that my ankle heals up because I don't want to injure myself. I'm not used to fitness injuries or anything like that. So I think I pushed it really hard on my ankle, and my ankle, was a little mad at me. So hopefully it heals up and I can get back to it because I really do miss running. I had 1,945 calories of food today with 120 grams of protein. Day 5 of the streak, ladies and gentlemen. My streak is maintained by eating at least 1,400 calories, but no more than 2,000. We've kept that up for 5 days in a row, so I'm very happy with that. Hell yeah, everything's been going pretty well since the strategy session like 10 or 11 days ago, so I'm very happy with that. Here's what I had today. I had an apple, scaring the doctor away. I had an apple that was 100 calories, 1 gram of protein. I had some walnuts today that was 180 calories, 4 grams of protein. Guys, these walnuts are so calorie dense. I couldn't believe how calorie dense they were. I was gonna have some peanuts, but then I didn't see any in the cabinet, so I guess maybe we're out of peanuts. And I saw that I was like, I could have some walnuts. Those have some omega-3 fatty acids in there. I probably don't get many of those because I never eat like fish or anything like that. So I was like, hey, I'll have a serving of walnuts. So I had a serving of walnut. It was like 28 grams, 180 calories, 4 grams of protein. Are you serious? Like I was legit pretty mad about that. I'm kind of heated about that, to be honest, guys. These stupid walnut, like I might as well just go and just buy some fish or something like that. I don't know. I really don't like how calorie dense these walnuts were. I'm mad about these guys. I'm mad about this. All right, I'm really mad about that. I'm going Hulk mode on about these walnuts. But I had a protein shake today. Pretty much as always, 120 calories, 24 grams of protein. The Thin Mints flavor is pretty solid of a Gold Standard whey. It's pretty good. I recommend the Thin Mints a lot. They're pretty good. This is one of the better flavors of protein shake I've ever had. So I'm really liking this. Next time I run out of protein, I'll probably get another flavor of the Gold Standard. But I honestly, if I run out of flavors to try, I'm probably just gonna stick with these Thin Mints because they're pretty good. They're a really good like kind of I don't know, mint type flavor. I mean, it makes sense. It's a mint, so I guess that makes sense. It's a minty type chocolate flavor, so it's pretty solid. Right up my alley. I had some chicken today, but I melted a bunch of cheese on top of it, and it was really good. That was 1,000 calories with 30 grams of protein, or excuse me, 1,030 calories with 84 grams of protein. Guys, I've recorded this video like 5 times and I keep twisting my tongue up. I'm not doing it another time, guys. This is the one. This is the take I'm going with. But that was really good. I do get kind of sick of just eating the same chicken all the time. This last batch of chicken I made has been my best batch for sure. But even then, it's like I get kind of tired of the same old taste. So how do I remedy that? Well, I put a bunch of cheese on top and melt a bunch of cheese on top of it. Come on. It was really good. I liked it a lot. Definitely not as good for me, but hey, it tasted really good. I also had some French fries as well. Not the healthiest thing in the world, but oh well. That was 515 calories with 7 grams of protein. All in all, today, I had 1,945 calories of food, 120 grams of protein. Day 5 of the streak, ladies and gentlemen. Tomorrow, we're going to hit day 6, which I think might be a new record, or it's at least a day off from a new record. Let me look at my records here. One sec. Once we do tomorrow with no cheating, that'll be a new record with 6 days in a row streak. Pretty awesome, guys. Tomorrow is going to be a rest day. As I said, I'm resting up. I could do some push-ups maybe, but I'm feeling lazy. If I'm not doing cardio, I don't really like doing other stuff either. So I'm probably not going to do it. Probably tomorrow's going to be a rest day. We'll take like a few more days off, but then after that, I want to get back to it because I really do miss running a lot. I do not like not running. It really messes with my head when I don't. And also, I almost forgot to mention this. In fact, like I said, I've recorded this like 5 times and I haven't mentioned this in any of those takes, but I have been cutting down a little bit on soda. I only had a little bit of it today. I definitely want to get it out of my diet again because I'm not used to having caffeine at all. It's something I almost never drink, but I have been drinking it a lot like the last 3 weeks or so. I'm going to try and cut it out. I started feeling my pulse and my heart rate out of curiosity. Normally I have a resting heart rate of like 54, 56. And since I've been having this caffeine, sometimes I'll check out of curiosity and it'll be really high, like in the 70s or something like that, even a long time after I have the caffeine. And it's like, I really don't like that. That kind of freaks me out. So I'm going to cut the caffeine out. It's not good for my heart to be pumping that much. I like my heart being in the 70s resting is like really weird for me because it's usually a lot lower. So I'm going to cut the caffeine out slowly. I only had, or maybe I'll just cut down on it a lot and only have like a little bit here and there. Like maybe I'll only have 1 or 2 cans a day instead of like 6 or 7. You know what I mean? But yeah, anyways, I think that's it for today. Oh, I've been doing a lot of reading. I've been reading a nutrition book. I'm almost done with it, actually. It's been taking quite a long time. Once I'm done with it, in probably a few days, I'll share it with all you guys. That'll be pretty cool. That'll probably be like the theme of the whole video is like, me in the thumbnail holding the book, and then I'll talk about it and, whatnot. But I haven't been watching or listening to anything. I just had been reading and working and doing other things as well. Chores mainly. I've been very productive the last like 2 weeks. The next episode of Invincible just came out. I'm gonna watch that like right after this video, so I'm pretty hyped for that. I do like the show. I think this season has been pretty cool. I like the little moral quandaries and stuff that seem to be the theme of this season. But yeah, season 3, episode 6. I'm gonna watch that. I think the Invincible War might be happening starting this episode. I don't know. We'll see. And then that's about it. I downloaded a movie, Hostiles, with Christian Bale. I saw a scene of it on YouTube. It looked pretty cool, so I'll probably watch that in the next few days. But yeah, so here's the fat joke of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Only the cool people stick around for the fat joke. They know what they need. They know what they want. They need the fat jokes. This one is another good one. This is a comeback. So I'm really liking these comebacks. So imagine you're a fat guy or something, and someone says something mean to you, tubby or something like that walking by. Well, you can hit them back with this. Your evidence evolution can indeed regress. That's one of the worst comebacks I've ever heard in my life. You know, you're really putting on the smart guy, like trying to be smart glasses on that one. You know, you're putting on the Hoin Kiyoma lab coat, trying to sound all smart. You're proof that evolution can regress. Nah. That's a good one. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 121.